The story of the Ottoman Empire is a long and complex one, filled with moments of glory and times of hardship. It's a tale of military triumphs and crushing defeats, of battles won and lost, shaping the destiny of a vast empire. It is also a story of brilliant leaders and cultural achievements where art, science and architecture flourished. But like all empires, it began in a small and unassuming way, in a modest village in Anatolia. In the 13th century, a Turkish tribal leader named Osman I emerged in Anatolia, a region that would become the heart of his empire. This was a region in present-day Turkey, rich in history and culture, and strategically significant. Osman was a skilled warrior and a charismatic leader, known for his bravery and tactical acumen. He united the Turkish tribes under his banner, forging a sense of unity and purpose among them. They began to raid the Byzantine Empire, the once mighty Roman Empire in the east, testing their strength and resolve. Osman's victories laid the foundation for a new empire, one that would grow and evolve over the centuries. His followers would come to be known as the Ottomans, a name that would resonate through history. The Ottomans were ambitious, driven by a desire to expand their influence and control. They were hungry for land and power, seeking to extend their reach far and wide. They quickly expanded their territory, conquering lands and establishing their dominance. They conquered much of Anatolia, transforming it into the core of their burgeoning empire. They also pushed into the Balkans, Europe's southeastern peninsula, bringing new regions under their control. The Byzantine Empire, weakened by internal strife and external pressures, was unable to stop them. The Ottomans were successful for many reasons, including their innovative military strategies and adaptability. They had a strong military tradition, with well-trained and disciplined troops. They were also masters of logistics and organization, ensuring their armies were well supplied and coordinated. They incorporated conquered people into their ranks, creating a diverse and resilient military force. This ensured a steady supply of soldiers and administrators, integrating new cultures and ideas into their society. The Ottomans were on the rise, their influence spreading across continents. A new power had arrived on the world stage, one that would leave an indelible mark on history. The Ottoman Empire continued to expand rapidly in the 14th and 15th centuries. They owed much of their success to their military prowess. The Ottoman army was a formidable force. It was equipped with the latest technology, including gunpowder weapons. Ottoman soldiers were known for their discipline and fighting spirit. Under the leadership of Murad I, the Ottomans won a decisive victory at the Battle of Kosovo in 1389. This victory effectively ended Serbian power in the region. It opened the way for further Ottoman expansion into Europe. The Ottomans were now a major power. They posed a significant threat to the Christian kingdoms of Europe. The Ottomans were not just conquerors, they were also builders and administrators. They established a centralized state with a complex system of taxation and governance. They encouraged trade and commerce. They built mosques, schools and hospitals. The Ottomans were laying the foundations for a lasting empire. The Ottomans were tolerant of other religions. They allowed conquered people to practice their own faiths. This policy helped to ensure the loyalty of their subjects. However, tensions remained between Muslims and Christians within the empire. The year 1453 marked a turning point in Ottoman history, a year that would forever change the course of empires and the fate of nations. Mehmed II, known as the Conqueror, achieved what had been considered impossible by many. His ambition and military prowess were unmatched. He captured the city of Constantinople, the capital of the Byzantine Empire, a city that had stood as a bastion of Christian power and culture for over a millennium. Constantinople was a heavily fortified city, with walls that had withstood numerous sieges and attacks over the centuries. It had resisted conquest for centuries thanks to its strategic location and formidable defences. But Mehmed's army used cannons, a new technology at the time, to breach the city's walls. These cannons were massive and powerful, capable of bringing down even the strongest fortifications. The fall of Constantinople sent shockwaves throughout Europe. It was a moment of profound historical significance, signaling the end of an era. It marked the end of the Byzantine Empire, an empire that had been a dominant force in the region for over 1,000 years. It also signaled the rise of the Ottoman Empire as a major power in the Mediterranean, reshaping the political landscape of the region. Mehmed II made Constantinople the new Ottoman capital. He renamed it Istanbul, a name that would become synonymous with the grandeur of the Ottoman Empire. The capture of Constantinople was more than just a military victory. It was a symbolic triumph for the Ottomans, representing their ascendancy and the decline of their rivals. It was a symbolic triumph for the Ottomans, celebrated with great fervour and marking a new chapter in their history. It cemented their status as a world power, a status that would influence global politics and trade for centuries to come. It also had significant economic consequences. The Ottomans now controlled one of the most important cities in the world, a hub of trade and culture. The Ottomans now controlled the trade routes between Europe and Asia, giving them a strategic advantage and immense economic power. This gave them enormous wealth and influence, allowing them to fund further military campaigns and cultural projects. The Ottomans continued their expansion under Mehmed II and his successors, pushing their borders further and further. They conquered vast territories in the Middle East and North Africa, bringing a diverse array of peoples and cultures under their control. By the 16th century, the Ottoman Empire had reached its greatest territorial extent, stretching from the heart of Europe to the deserts of Arabia. It was one of the largest and most powerful empires in the world, a testament to the vision and ambition of its leaders. Section 4. Suleiman the Magnificent, Zenith of Ottoman Power. The Ottoman Empire reached its peak in the 16th century under the rule of Suleiman I, known as Suleiman the Magnificent. His reign marked a period of extraordinary growth and consolidation for the empire. Suleiman was a brilliant military strategist, a wise ruler and a patron of the arts. His military campaigns were meticulously planned and executed, showcasing his strategic genius. He led the Ottoman army to victory in numerous campaigns, expanding the empire's territory further into Europe, Asia and Africa. His conquests included significant victories in the Balkans and the Middle East, solidifying Ottoman dominance in these regions. Suleiman's reign was a golden age for the Ottoman Empire. This period saw unprecedented cultural, economic and political development, making the empire one of the most powerful and influential states of its time. He reformed the legal system, oversaw a flourishing of arts and culture, and presided over a period of unprecedented economic prosperity. His legal reforms, known as the Kanun, were instrumental in creating a more just and efficient administration. He was known for his justice and fairness, and his court was a center of learning and diplomacy. Scholars, poets and artists from all over the world were drawn to his court, contributing to a vibrant cultural scene. Suleiman's reign saw the Ottoman Empire reach the height of its power and influence. The empire's military might, economic strength and cultural achievements were unparalleled. He extended Ottoman rule into Hungary, reaching the gates of Vienna in 1529. This bold move demonstrated the empire's ambition and military prowess, though the siege ultimately failed. He also challenged the Portuguese for control of the Indian Ocean trade routes. This was part of his broader strategy to dominate global trade and secure the empire's economic interests. Suleiman's legacy is complex. He was a ruthless conqueror who expanded his empire through military might. His campaigns were often brutal, but they were effective in securing new territories and resources for the empire. But he was also a wise ruler who brought stability and prosperity to his people. His administrative reforms and patronage of the arts helped to create a stable and prosperous society. He is remembered as one of the greatest Ottoman sultans, and his reign is considered the golden age of the empire. His contributions to the legal system, military strategy and cultural patronage left an indelible mark on history, making him a legendary figure in the annals of the Ottoman Empire. Section 5. Architectural wonders, mosques, bridges and the spirit of empire. The Ottoman Empire wasn't just about military conquests. It was a period of great cultural and artistic achievement. Ottoman architects inspired by Byzantine and Islamic traditions created some of the world's most beautiful buildings. One of the most enduring symbols of the Ottoman Empire is the Suleymaniye Mosque in Istanbul. Commissioned by Suleiman the Magnificent and built by the master architect Mimar Sinan, the mosque is a masterpiece of Ottoman architecture. Its soaring dome, graceful minarets, and intricate interior decoration are a testament to the skill and artistry of Ottoman builders. The Ottomans also built impressive bridges, aqueducts, and caravanserais throughout their empire. These structures not only served practical purposes, but also showcased the empire's wealth and technological prowess. The Ottomans were masters of engineering. They connected their vast empire with roads, bridges, and waterways. This facilitated trade and communication. The architectural legacy of the Ottomans is still visible today in the many mosques, palaces, and other buildings that dot the landscape of former Ottoman territories. These structures stand as a testament to the empire's former glory. They are a reminder of the rich cultural heritage of the Ottoman world.